ad-libs
We
ourselves.
should do
Yeah.
the animal sounds.
That's a much better idea.
Yeah, just record us doing the animal noises.
You don't like the animal noises in the theme? do you?
No,
Okay.
nobody has ever heard an elephant make a noise like that.
Or a
before.
peacock in the Okavango.
It's a wildlife podcast. It's
Sorry,
not-
but I've never even seen a wild peacock.
I have.
Actually.
You have
Yeah, in India.
of course
yeah,
you
yeah,
have,
yeah.
yeah.
It's kind of really surreal seeing one in the
a
wild.
wild peacock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Wildly Off Track.
I'm Greg.
I'm Tristan,
I'm Mark.
who's
I'm
filling
not
in
Raya.
for. Yeah.
Rare's still in Germany.
We got not rare.
It is quite annoying trying to coordinate you boys.
You know, we lived such a simple, structured life for so long in the bush where there weren't many options. Like that your day was set for you, and you didn't have to make any choices or decisions. And now the world is a bit more complicated for us. So we are bush kids that have just been let loose and hard to wrangle.
I mean, Rare specifically is just quite hard to keep a track of. Like, that guy's brain is in 10 different
Yeah, imagine
places.
having his mind. I mean, I don't want to badmouth Ray without him here. We'll have to.
No, it's the best time to badmouth him,
explore
actually.
his brain when he comes on.
I mean, you're bad-mouthing him, and he's going to listen to this. So, and I think the nice thing is that we'd all say
This to him in
everything that we
person.
say here, and that Rare would say here.
I don't
we
have
would
the
say
ball.
to-
I don't have the
Yeah.
balls to do that to Ray.
I do.
What?
Oh,
Say
you
to
do.
his
You
face?
can do
yeah.
it. Yeah.
You
I
wouldn't
don't.
say-
I don't. I bitch about Ray about other things.
I don't bitch about Rare. I love him. You know, he's a close friend of mine. Why do you not like him?
I love him.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, close
At least
friend of
we've
mine.
settled that debate.
Any bitching I have to do about you guys, I will do it directly to your faces.
Thank you, Mark.
Sadly, you do,
Appreciate that.
yes.
Can I bitch about Greg?
Yeah.
This okay. Oh.
Okay.
Greg
Tristan,
doesn't take criticism, though, very well.
Tristan, how many legs does a scorpion have?
6.
Oh!
Wait. Oh, no, wait. It doesn't. No. It's an wait, what is it? I don't actually know. Is it 8 or 4?
Oh.
What is it? Because it's not a spider.
Yeah, right. It isn't a spider, but it is an arachnid.
Yeah, what is arachnid?
So it has 8.
It is 8. Oh, is it an arachnid?
I'm gonna set the scene here, right? So Mark and I went to my first ever pub quiz a little while back.
Have you ever been to a pub quiz?
You've never been to a pub quiz,
No, I'm not smart enough for that
Tristan?
kind of thing.
No, you are. Well, no, you're not. Let's be honest.
We've got a very select
you will be.
skill knowledge.
You're quite niche, but I think that you could do it. So I also am quite niche like you. So I only joined the team as the natural history, nature guy.
And you got
So
it all
obviously, every single question that was animal or nature, I was the go-to guy. So
Yeah.
one of the questions was, how many legs does a scorpion have? And I was like, same as you. I was like, it's not an actual arachnid, so surely it's not 8. Like, that's a trick question, because what
Yeah.
about the pincers? And like, they were once legs, and like, does it not only have 6? So I was like, I convinced myself 6. Turns out, wrong. And the team were sad. Greg let us down. There was natural history
So
wrong.
what, do they count the pincers as?
No, they've actually got 8
actually-
real legs. Plus the
8
pincers.
plus pincers.
Yeah, 8 plus
would-
pincers.
I've picked up a lot of scorpions in my day. I'm actually quite surprised.
Yeah, maybe
I
just
would've
can't.
Yeah, maybe I'm normally more worried about the stinging part than the
Yeah, that's the
stinging and pinching rather than how many little legs it's got nipping around.
Yeah, that's fair.
You've been stung by a scorpion.
Yes.
Yo, did you get on your ass?
I've had it twice. I've been sexually assaulted by a scorpion twice in my life.
It was only a little prick.
I had one recently when we were doing this shoot that we've all been working on in the Okavango, but that one wasn't too bad. The worst one I had was probably one of the first years that I started out working in the bush, and I got into bed and it was a very, very wet year, and it was a very long day, and then, you know, I had a quick shower, got into bed and just collapsed, passed out, and then I got dinged by something in the bed on my chest. I think it was, what is it? Yeah, it was on my left pec, and I remember
A peck? You call that a peck?
on my left tit. All right, big nipples. Okay, all right. We get it. You're more of a man. But I
There's
got
only one person who has pecs here, and that's Gregory.
Thank you.
Greg has salad pecs. So yeah. Anyways, I got nicked. I got into bed and I
got stung.
I got stung, and it hurt a fair bit, and I jumped out of bed and I was.
Was it worse than like a bee?
Yeah. Well, it's about like a hornetty,
Oh,
like
wow.
a little bit worse than a bee, but like enough that I thought it was a bee or a hornet or something. So I got out of bed and I like looked at my bed and I kind of moved the duvet around a bit and I was like, it's probably a bee or a hornet and it's just gone crushed and it's fallen out of the bed and it was just stuck in the mozzie net. So I got back into bed, got in and I was like fucking pissed off and my left side of me was a little bit sore.
Not your pet.
Closed my eyes and then I got dinged again, this time on my butt cheek. On my ass. And now I got out of bed and now I'm fucking angry. And I was staring at this, I was like screaming at my bed basically, in the nude, obviously, in the middle of the night, yelling at my bed and whatever. And then I very meticulously went through, took the duvet off, checked the duvet, then went under the pillows and found it under one of my pillows. And it's a little... It's not a, what are they called? Like the thick tail ones, but it's not
the
not
kind
a
of golden ones. They're a bark scorpion.
No, it wasn't a bark scorpion. It was the one, you know, the ones that got a thicker tail. I can't remember what they're called.
I can't believe you're arguing with me about scorpions.
Yeah, I am. I know what it was. I had a sexual experience with it, mate.
If it was in your bed and it was one of those thicker tail, smaller pincers, it would have been a bark scorpion.
Was it a bark scorpion? I thought bark scorpion. Obviously, I'm not that well versed in my scorpions.
Stop touching
But
your
yeah. So it nicked me. I got it, and I mean, nature guy. I wanted to kill it. I didn't kill it.
Well done, Tristan.
Yeah, I know.
I'm
Yeah.
so proud
Even
of
though,
you, actually.
but anyways, I got back into bed after that, and I kind of, there's a brief point where I was like, do I actually wake someone up? Because I couldn't feel my left arm.
Oh, really?
Or left side of my body, and then my right leg and my bum was.
So maybe it wasn't a bark scorpion.
It packed like because the one in your room that I got stung by, that was definitely a bark scorpion, because that was like a little ting and it kind of was a little bit fuzzy, but it fizzled out.
Yeah.
The one that got me before, that thing, the whole night I was sitting there like kind of half paralyzed and like kind of like, I don't know, maybe I should wake someone up.
Yeah,
I felt it the next morning. I eventually fell asleep, but yeah,
that's wild.
that one was horrible. Yeah,
That's wild. That's mad. I don't even like.
yeah, that one wasn't very fun. But the thing is, I think it's because also I was quite green to the whole like working out
bush.
there in the bush and stuff. And like, I mean, I wasn't green to the bush per se, but I was green to that job. And because of that, I was afraid, like I was definitely afraid of telling anyone, kind of making a
You wanted
stir
to
in the
be
middle of the
like,
night. If it was now and that had happened, I probably would have radioed
You
someone.
didn't want to look like that.
Yeah.
Nothing young boy.
Oh,
Yeah,
new
and I
boys.
would have had a...
New boy's been stung on the ass.
Oh, yeah, we would have made fun of him, eh?
Of
We would have
course.
made fun of
Like
him.
we are now. The thing is, like any caring bunch of team
would have
been like,
But our team, no.
We just laugh.
Bunch
No,
of
we're
boys.
not,
laugh.
we're not like that.
Let's have a look.
There was a classic rookie era moment with Tristan that he was there's just no avoiding having to tell somebody about this. He once tried to change a tire on one of the Land Cruisers with a high lift jack, and a high lift jack, as we all know, it's a big piece of machinery that requires a lot of like careful maneuvering because that's a lot of heavy moving parts, and the vehicle slipped off the jack, and Trist tried to grab the top of the jack.
Let me just
you want to tell the
interject.
story?
I'll interject.
Yeah,
so
you
this
can
was,
tell.
again, when I was very, very fresh.
He was
working.
fresh. He would have been a couple months there or something.
Yeah, I was probably like four months in.
And how many years did you spend there?
5 years.
5 years.
5 years, yeah.
Oh, little
But
baby.
basically,
He was a
well,
baby.
yeah.
How old
He
was
was,
he?
he was
You
like
started
19.
young.
He was.
Yeah, I started when I
He
was
was like
like
19.
just turned 18. Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah. But basically, I was probably 18 when this happened. But so this guy had been working for us, and I was still in the phase. I wasn't filming or anything. I was just doing everything for everyone. And this guy had been filming, and he'd come in and he'd gone out. And I was sent to go and clean his car and get the car ready. Get there, it's got a flat tire. I'm like, whatever. Set up the high lift jack, start jacking the car up. And then the whole car slipped, and the jack slipped, and my hand was in between where the jack and the body of the car, and it caught, and it just ripped my nail
End of the
half, well, pretty much out.
Yeah.
So what had happened was there was two wheels that were flat. It wasn't just one. So as I got it to a certain height, the wheel that was the other wheel, it just slipped off the rim basically and just wedged my hand between it.
Yeah.
And
then you had to squeal home. Help! And I was the only one in camp. I think.
yeah, I had
And then
to jump on a
came
boat.
over.
Yeah, jump on a boat, drive the boat over, and my hand was. I was in a fair bit of pain
Oh,
at
shame,
night.
poor
Yeah,
guy.
well, you can tell the rest.
Poor guy.
You sent me a picture the other day of your hand.
You got
this,
to. See, this guy's in the war zone. You got attacked by a fence.
I got attacked by a fence.
I think the more concerning part of this is Tristan was out running.
Yeah, I'm not doing that again. I'm against exercise now.
The last time I heard you running was in Mbabe, overheating with our dear friend Noah.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah, I think I'm just going to stick to not exercising and maybe drinking instead.
Exercising for you is
I was
dangerous.
so dumb, man. Like I was running through a field with my girlfriend, and there's just a huge big puddle, like where those little sty things. I don't know why you guys have weird separation things in your fences, but there's a puddle underneath
The kissing gate.
Yeah, them things. Yeah.
You got to kiss your girlfriend every time you go through this.
Well,
or you get attacked by a fence if you don't.
but it was a huge puddle, so instead of going through the fence because we got our feet wet, she climbed over, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I'll just do the same." Got up on the fence, and well, it was slippery, and I'm not used to slippery things, and just slipped, and basically just cut my whole hand open on the barbed wire.
Shame, bro.
Yeah.
So next time you got to kiss on the kissing gate.
Well,
If you'd
I think
kissed
I'm
on the
much-
kissing gate,
Well, there was a puddle.
You'd have avoided
The blood.
the blood.
Probably, maybe. I don't know. I'm just not going to run. England's just wet and slippery. It's just not. I think England's more dangerous.
As somebody from Botswana, from the Kalahari Desert, you don't do wet, eh?
No.
Fair enough.
No. Hot. I like the heat. Even I'm cold now. I was saying to you, sitting in your house, and you're in here in bloody.
Yeah, I'm in
You're
shorts.
chilled. I'm freezing cold.
I'm trying to adapt.
yeah.
I'm cold.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like we've got to adapt though. Like attack it with gusto. If we just lounge around like wimps, we're just going to be whimpering the whole winter.
I mean, it's been pretty bleak this winter.
Not as bad as everyone says.
I mean,
I
how many?
think
You know
it's
what?
been
Wait,
overrated.
No. It has been bad.
Yeah, but guys, it's not like we're in
Stop.
northern Norway or something. I mean, it's not like we're freezing like ice.
Yeah, but
It's
if you're
like-
in northern Norway, you're expecting that. You're expecting terrible weather and ice and snow. Whereas here, it's just been rain. We said it this morning. This is the second day we've seen the sun since we've gotten back.
What I'm trying to do really is trying to change the. Oh, it's so shit here today. You know, like you go into any social engagement, and the first thing we say in the UK is, "Oh, it's such a shit day." I know. I'm fighting back
It's
against that.
inherently part of British culture, Greg.
Well,
We
I'm going to
talk
change.
about
I'm
the
planning
weather.
to change British culture,
Well,
one person at a time.
one person at a time. Okay.
It's going to take me a while.
I've worked with you for 5 years, and you've done the opposite of changing my negative attitude towards life.
That's true. I've made you more negative.
How many winters have you lived in? How many winters have you spent in the UK now?
0.4.
0.4.
Point zero, 0.4.
Well, I've spent. This is my 38th winter in the UK, and when you spend 38 of them,
So it's like marriage, basically. It's exciting for the first.
you're married,
little bit, and then
well,
by
I mean, every
38,
British
you're like,
person is married
It's
to the
interesting
weather.
that you know that fact because you've only been married for like 2 months.
yeah. So I'm still in the early stages of 0.4. It's still great.
It has been bleak though.
You know what? I'm gonna interject here. I'm sorry. I'm not sitting on a podcast talking about British weather. That is probably the most dull thing.
I'll end it with one thing.
Okay.
Botswana is ranked in the 5 sunniest countries in the world, and the UK is ranked in the 5 least sunny countries in the world. So we went from 5 years in one of the sunniest places on the planet to the opposite. And it's interesting what it does to your psychology. And I mean, Tristan and Ray just can't cut it.
No, I really can't cut it.
It's just done.
I've thought about it for
It's
a
amazing
long
what the
time.
sun does to your spirit.
Yeah, like like logically, I'd love to live in the UK. You know, it's a first world country. There's life is
And
comfortable.
not just because your beloved girlfriend is here.
Or maybe my girl. Yeah. But like logically, coming from sub-Saharan Africa, living in the UK is a dream for many, many, many people.
Yeah.
And it's there's a lot of luxuries you get out here that you don't get there. And every time I come back to the UK, I'm like, yeah, this is going to be awesome. And then I spend 2 weeks here, and I'm like, it's just really not.
We've spent nearly a year together in the Delta, in Africa,
Yeah.
and Botswana, over the last 3 years.
Yeah.
I mean, when I come back here, give it a week or two. I'm like, can I go back now, please? Can I go? But I tell you what, I have experienced cold Delta.
Yeah.
Cold
July,
Delta.
June. Yeah,
There
go
was-
out looking for lions at 5:30 in the morning,
Oh,
and
my
it's winter,
God.
and it's flipping -1 with wind chill.
I've taken ski gear with me. Yeah, it's so cold.
You
So
saw
cold.
sometimes this clown driving around there. Just remember, you used to have gloves. You look like you were going into the Arctic.
Yeah, I've got Arctic gloves.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone
Honestly,
gave them.
some of the cold. There was one day where, you remember the time where we had that enormous wildfire.
Yeah, season one.
And this must have been, so that happened right at the beginning of when we first came and started working together, which is an entirely different
Wasn't
story
it
for
literally
another
like
time.
day 2 or day 3?
It was day 4.
Day 4.
Wow. And basically 3 months has passed since this fire has gone out. And there is still burning stumps
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
everywhere.
wild,
And this one day, the temperature dropped. It went below freezing. And I was driving around with one of our colleagues, and I told him, I'm like, you, please stop. I need to get out of the truck. And I looked like a
see where this
hobo
goes.
around a trash can. It was
Oh, one
so
of the burning trees.
cold. Burning tree
That's
stump.
cool.
So, if you top tip for the wild, if you're
I've-
cold and you
burning
find a
trees.
burning tree
Yeah, yeah.
stump, it's great.
You're just a lot of bushfire.
I've
If
done
you're
it
cold, you
before.
might as well just burn down the savannah. Start a massive fire.
Don't.
So we don't recommend that.
No,
for the
please
record.
do not do that.
Start an environmental
Yeah,
disaster.
environmental climate change. We can't do that.
I've done that before though. Like after a big fire, I'll go find like a big, because it's leadwoods that burn. Leadwoods burn warm and they burn for months and months.
Yeah,
but
it's
I've
amazing.
if I'm sleeping out, I'll go and park next to a burning leadwood sometimes in the evening because it just does keep you a little bit warmer. It's quite nice.
I was really surprised just how cold it gets out there.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a
Plus
desert, you know.
yeah.
That's
Yeah,
how it
yeah, and it's, I suppose we always just see the sunshine.
Hmm.
Yeah.
goes. You see sunshine, you expect warm, but not necessarily.
Yeah.
But it's that fluctuation in temperature because I mean, winter time it can go to the negatives. Delta not so much. If you go to Central Kalahari, it will go into the negatives. But it'll be 0 -1-ish in the morning, and then by
I mean, how many
One-
times did you wake up and have frost on your rooftop when you were
Often.
sleeping out on the car?
often.
Plenty.
But then, midday it's then what 28, 29, 30 degrees sometimes.
You know what I don't understand, right? Sorry to interrupt you, Tristan.
fine.
But how the hell did the baboons manage with that?
No clue, man.
Not where my head first went to.
We are like in a bedroll inside our sleeping bag with duvet, with blanket, with beanies, with scarf, with gloves, with everything. Like that's how you sleep.
Hot water bottles.
Hot water bottles. The baboons are just hanging out in the trees, in the freezing, and it's I don't know -1, and then I don't know how they managed to even sleep. And then in October it's 44 in the
Yeah.
heat of the day, and they're running around like crazy, and they look exactly the same. Nothing's changed. That blows my mind.
Yeah.
They must get a winter coat, like a dog.
Not really. I mean, they don't change much, eh? Like
You think about
it's
any of the
amazing.
big, like think of an elephant. It's got barely. It doesn't have fur.
Yeah, but they're huge though.
They're
I think
huge,
they
yeah,
don't
lots
lose.
of
They don't lose a
fat
lot
and
of
stuff,
lose a lot of heat. But the baboons, because I think I can imagine the experience of a baboon is similar to our experience with regards to like how it feels. Like I don't know about the cognitive, maybe with you, but not with me.
It always goes back to the mind with you, doesn't it? The baboon
Into
went
its
into
mind.
its mind palace.
I would love to know what it's like to be a baboon.
I'm not really that bothered.
If I could be one animal out there, I think it would be those guys.
I think it's anything but a baboon that I choose to be.
No, I think it's so fun.
Greg once told me he can't resist the bark of a baboon.
He can't. Though.
That is true.
He really can't.
Yeah, but who can? You can't.
Uh,
A female baboon barking from a tree.
okay, just a singular
Yes.
baboon. No, I can't resist that.
A female.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's a whole group of them yelling and screaming, half the time.
Yeah.
I'm
What
like,
if the females are going?
Yeah, no, then I'll definitely
Yeah, can't
be in
resist
there.
it, yeah.
I'll be
So
going.
I'm not the
going
only
for
one.
that.
Just keep
What,
the
you
female
do
baboons.
a good baboon impression.
What, the male or the female?
Can you do both?
Eesh, I can try. I can't
male.
remember that girl.
This is your audition, by the way, for the
Bah.
theme tune.
It depends. It depends. Has he seen a leopard? Has he seen a lion? Or is
Oh
he
come
just
on, they're
shouting his
not
mate?
that different.
That's the Dorf baboon. It's the what? Dorf baboon. You know what Dorf means?
No.
So in Southern Africa, we interlace our English with a bit of Afrikaans. So you'll hear a lot of words that, like lekker, for example.
Yeah.
Lekker met brie.
Dorf is one of those. Dorf is just a little bit slow, let's say.
Oh,
Yeah. Mentally slow. Slower.
Slower.
slower,
Dorf, yeah.
slower.
You could understand what it means.
Yeah. Not so many tools on the tool shop. Have I got that wrong? Sorry.
Not the shop.
Not the
still in
sharpest. That's what I
It
meant.
would seem our friend here is also not the
bit doff.
the best
little
tool
bit
in the
doff.
tool shop.
Oh gosh.
So yeah, bark of a baboon.
Hey?
Yeah.
That's a male.
It depends on, because they can be really loud, like from the top of a tree. Yeah. If they've,
That's actually pretty good, to be fair.
Thank you.
That's pretty good. I've got with our old boss. We did a little shoot at one of the camps in the Delta, and it's basically their USP is basically it's very watery, and you go on boats and everything. And we were down on the boat filming. I think it was elephants crossing water, and we were doing all sorts of things. And we're driving back to the lodge in the evening, and we saw a troop of baboons, and our boss got on the front of the boat and did a bark like that, like loud, boo, boo. And you see the baboons kind of scatter and everything, and we're, the guide and me are having a good laugh to ourselves whenever. And we wind our way up the channel, and we bump into some tourists with another guide. And this guide's quite young. He's like very fresh to the job, like first year maybe, being a professional guide. And we park next to him. He goes, yeah. And we're like, what are you doing? He's like, oh no, we're looking for lions. The baboons were barking. We could hear the baboons barking, so we're just waiting to see what comes through. And you just see everybody on our boat just kind of looks at each other and just smiles, and we're like, it's got to be something in there. It was just my boss from across the channel screaming at them. And this guy was dead set, convinced. The guest was super excited. Now they've been sold the story. There's a lion here.
Oh, shame.
No, it was just us.
In the early days when we started following leopards around, we used to get excited about baboons whenever they made noise.
Yeah.
When you're young, when you're fresh, and you think all alarm calling from the baboons or all disturbance generally meant something exciting predator-wise. So we used to follow all the time whenever there was noise. But then quite quickly you realize that every time in the morning when the baboons wake up, just prior sunrise, there's always commotion. And the males are making raucous, the females are making raucous. And we learned that thankfully quite quickly. And you can only really rely on the baboons if the females are the ones that are making noise. Because the males shout all the time, because there's lots of politics in baboon society, and the males are always making noise. So you don't trust the males. I don't trust them, but I trust the females.
So when you're like sitting there watching baboons and you're filming them, and there's like a male baboon who is just sitting there,
Yeah, he's a cool guy.
And he's just sitting there watching his like harem of girls. And it's like one will walk past and he'll just...
Yeah, they definitely don't.
And they just like, he's literally just tracking his ladies, and he's just sitting there like the kingpin, just like, looks good.
Yeah.
It's quite weird watching them because they are so human in a weird way.
They're amazing. And the males are particularly, because the social system is there's a couple dominant males in a troop. Let's say it's a troop of 50. You'll have up to 10 dominant males that kind of compete against one another, but there's not a alpha. It's like there's a couple of dominant males, and each one of them will have a posse of a couple females who are his favorites, and they'll kind of have a closer bond. But the drama in the morning is often because one or two of the females have ended up a little bit too close to some other male, or another male is trying to get in and get closer to the other females, and then they do crazy stuff like kidnap each other's offspring. If they're getting it, like if you and I are dominant males and we're getting into a fight,
Which we are.
We are dominant males. We're a subordinate male here.
Don't know about that one.
If we're getting into a boxing match and we don't like it, I'll go over and try and kidnap one of your kids and hold it hostage so that you can't physically beat me up. Because I'm like, well, if you come at me, I've got your kid. They do that. And that's why there's always drama with baboons, especially in the morning, because they're woken up and it's like, my girlfriend stepped too close to you last night, and what was that all about? And then they'll just, and then the kids get involved, and somebody gets kidnapped, and it's just drama.
It is. It's quite chaotic in the morning.
It's fun to watch.
Can you imagine if an episode of Love Island was like that?
I think they are quite like that, aren't they?
I haven't watched it.
I've never watched one, but
well, we don't know. We need to get educated on Love Island. Maybe we should watch one and then record an episode, review it, through the frame of knowing baboon behavior.
What do you call it? What's that TV show that you guys have in the UK where it's like people watching TV and reacting?
Gogglebox.
Gogglebox. Yeah.
We could do that.
Wildly off Gogglebox. I think that like reality, that was our reality TV when we were living in the bush. It was watching the animals. Like baboons are great reality TV. That was
amazing. Yeah.
And I presume it's very similar. Like it's similar reasons we found them interesting as why people find Love Island interesting.
Yeah. We could watch that through the lens of evolutionary biology because we're actually just really advanced baboons, basically.
Some people are more advanced than others.
Yeah. It's a spectrum.
We were talking about it being cold and how they stay warm. How
How on earth they managed to do that? It's mad. They're amazing.
Did you see? Talking of cold, though, you mentioned it. The snow leopard and the ibex.
Amazing.
Have you seen this?
I've seen a number of clips. I don't know if I've seen the one you're
There's a
specifically
recent
talking
one.
about.
There's a recent one where there's a family of ibex that are feeding on a very thick snowed slope, and this snow leopard comes and stalks behind them, and it's shot from behind the snow leopard. So it's
wow.
like, and the snow leopard goes up the slope, and the ibex that's closest to him is the big male, and it's a huge ibex. It's like, it looks like it's 4 or 5 times the weight of this leopard. It's mad, and the snow leopard kind of through the snow, flipping grabs him, jumps on him, and obviously he's trying to tackle him, but this ibex is strong, and he now starts going down the hill, and obviously because it's the mountains of the Himalayas, it's like massive rock cliffs, and this ibex manages to find, he struggles in the snow because there's no like jolt, you know how often they'll try and jolt to flick something off their neck. Eventually gets into a rocky hard place and he starts jolting, and this leopard is like holding on for dear life, and eventually he flipping gets this leopard off him. But it's a full battle. It's unreal.
It goes on
and
on
It's
and
mad.
on and on. You have to watch it.
Yeah.
It's one
It's
of the most
insane.
amazing things. Yeah.
There was one from a couple of years ago. It was in one of those big wildlife programs. I can't remember which one it was, but very like similar, snow leopard hunting an ibex or something, and it catches it, and they just tumble down the cliff face.
crazy.
And it's like, it must be 100, 200 meters of just, and it's like, leopard gets a small bit of traction, jumps on it, gets flipped off, And I was talking to, I think it's some producer or something, who was on location while they were filming it. I mean, it's got to be one of the most amazing clips ever filmed in wildlife, like in natural history ever. And you'll feel the pain of this. Apparently, the cameraman filming it nailed it. Like, you know, framed it brilliantly, smashed it out the park. Didn't hit record though. So the clip that you see is actually from just some guy who was there filming it on his like just normal DSLR. Yeah. And they had to buy it off him.
That is mad.
And as a camera operator, I've done it before. Like, it happens.
Yeah,
It's, you know, it's even if you click it and the camera glitches out or something, but to know that you've like to see what you've seen and to like then look at afterwards and it just not be there is one of the most gut-wrenching
I'm feeling depressed right
experiences.
now.
Yeah. It brings back memories.
I got trauma. I had a good trauma about that.
I kind of feel
That's
like
wild.
sometimes you just have to chalk that up as, I'll save that one for my own.
I
I saw it.
Well,
I
the
don't
thing
get to
is-
share that one.
No,
but I don't share that one with the world.
psychologically, that's almost impossible.
No, 100%. But like the irony is, for a lot of wildlife cameramen, moments like that, every single wildlife cameraman will have a moment like that in some capacity, whether, you know, behavior happened behind a bush or something crazy happened and there was a problem that happened. But because it's normally just you and like one other person in the middle of nowhere and it wasn't filmed, you're fine. The problem was this guy had somebody else stood right next to him filming it. And it went viral. Like, I mean, it was an amazing clip. And this poor guy now has to sit there and watch
I was there, but I
the
didn't.
same thing. That would eat me up.
I've done it before, but I get to do it with humans, so at least humans can repeat it.
Yeah.
I just have to style it out. Oh yeah. I'm really sorry. I think there's a problem with your mic. Can we just do that again? Can we just do that take again?
That's so
Can we just do that take again? It's like, oh fuck! I better remote to press record this time. I can't do that with animals so much.
The worst thing is for us camera ops in wildlife is you wait for weeks sometimes for those 1 or 2 moments. Like, you could spend 100 hours out there for 1 minute of footage, and then if it's that 1 minute that you end up having some sort of brain fart or you glitch or you make a mistake, then
Nerves.
Nerves, those 100 hours come to nothing. And that's what hits us the hardest, because you're like, I've been sitting here so long trying to get that moment, and then if it doesn't work out, it's like, oh, man.
You know, the thing that
Heart-wrenching.
pisses me off the most though is when I get told it gets missed.
Yeah, we should just keep
As a
quiet.
producer,
You don't
just
know.
keep your mouth shut.
Yeah.
Manage my expectations.
Yeah, the
There
worst
was
one. Sorry, I know exactly what you're saying. I know exactly what you're saying.
I was back in camp. The team were following cheetah. The cheetah have smashed something, and they're just chowing. We know that there's lions hanging back 400 meters. It's the middle of the day. Lazy lions. They're not doing anything. So the lions, expect the unexpected with cats, though, right?
It's also expected.
It's also expected because the lions are
Lion 101.
400 meters away. They've got some bloody good smell on them, and they know that there's some cheetah over there, and they'll have heard that something will have smashed.
See the birds.
A sesame.
Yeah.
And funnily enough, the lions come in and they take it away.
Yeah.
They steal
Amazing
it.
piece of behavior to see.
Yeah. Wouldn't it be great to see that? Except the team were having their lunch. I get a message over the radio saying, guys, you'll never guess what happened. The lions have just come in and they've stolen the cheetah kill. No way.
Epic.
Sick bit of behavior.
Yeah.
This is going to be great for the show. But we were having lunch.
That is the worst. Oh, man.
Unless it gets filmed, it doesn't happen.
It doesn't happen.
Yeah.
No,
It doesn't happen.
Yeah, we should just not talk about it.
No.
Yeah.
Also,
It's sad.
101.
It's
It's
hard.
undersell, over deliver.
Yeah, but coming from you though, Trist, I mean, I don't want to put you on the spot here, but you often will, talk big.
And I'll back it up.
Yeah.
How often have I told you that something's happened, and said that I just didn't film it?
No, not like that.
No.
Not like that. But I won't go into the deets now.
No, I think you
No,
should.
you
go into
should.
the detail.
I'm curious as to
You
what
can't
you're on
tee
about
this
now.
up.
So the biggest challenge I have is when we know that these moments happen, right? Like they come, but you got to remind yourself of that constantly to be always ready for something that's potentially not going to happen. 99.9% of the time it won't happen, but that 0.01% of the time it will. And the way I listen to these guys talking in the field, and they're like, "Nah, guys, lions are sleeping. They're not going to do anything. It's there's no chance. Nothing's going to happen.
Okay,
it's never going to happen. This is not going to happen."
I'll
and then
raise-
I'm like, "Oaks, with that attitude, we're not going to get anything. We're not going to be able to film anything."
Yeah, but
So you've always got to be.
But the thing is you're one end of the spectrum, we're the other. We're realistic.
I don't like your side of the spectrum.
Yeah, but your
You come
your
closer to
side of
mine.
the spectrum is I found a lion. Oh, there's an impala literally 400 meters
It
away,
might happen.
moving
It's
in the
possible.
opposite direction. And Greg will be like, "Guys, we need to get ready right now." And it's like the lion is fucking fast asleep.
That's
The
fair.
impala is literally going the opposite direction from us. And Greg will be like, "Okay, we need to get ready." And I'm like, "No, for what?"
Rather over-prepare than under-prepare.
Yeah, but there's also a situation where you could spend 7 weeks following a leopard. And what's this story? Is the leopard up the tree or down the tree? Because when the leopard's up the tree, oh my God, the leopard might jump out the tree. Oh my God, the leopard might jump out the tree. She's gonna jump. She's gonna jump. Oh no, she can't. She's just.
You know what?
She just walked down the tree.
I
Oh, look, she's up
actually-
another tree.
I want to revisit this when Ray is back with us because
Yeah,
Ray
we
will,
do need
Ray
to
will,
get- we need to
Ray
do
will
that.
back me up so hard on the fact that
We have
Greg,
a lot to
Greg
unpick
has
there.
one of the most creative minds when it comes to what if.
Yeah, be ready. What if you got to
There'll be
imagine?
what if,
might
and
happen.
there'll be a bird clucking miles away, and Greg go,
What if it's a black mamba?
Yeah,
eating
you go.
its baby?
What if it's a leopard that's about to kill a
mongoose.
donkey or something,
Yeah,
and you're just like,
Donkey.
but he will. He comes up with some of the craziest, wacky ideas, and it's like none of this is going to happen. With
I'd rather be
nothing's
optimistic
happening.
than pessimistic.
I mean, I would say with Greg,
So,
he
I
will
understand.
give you any eventuality. He will never. He will
Remember
never put
his
put his-
log escapades to the other side of the island, to literally the furthest part of the operating concession we're in. No, but there's a good chance. And it's
There's
like,
always a chance.
There's always
There's
a chance.
always a chance.
If it's even 0.0005%.
Go for it. Yeah. But that's wildlife, though. We thrive for the 0.01s.
Yeah.
Like,
But it
that's
is
what- that
interesting.
is what makes the show.
It's really fun watching Greg go slowly crazy.
I do go crazy. I think that's probably one of the reasons why I do end up going crazy.
You
is
become the
'cause
grumpiest person on shoot normally.
Yeah, because my 0.001s hardly ever work out.
Obviously.
So, like, in my mind, I'm like, it could happen. And when it doesn't, I'm like, oh no. Whereas you guys are so chilled, you're like, yeah, it's never gonna happen. It's never gonna happen. So you never find yourself disappointed. Whereas I'm always like, oh,
Yeah. And I'd say we're normally happier for it.
probably in the long run, you probably have better mental health than me because of that.
I think our job's been slightly different the last 3 years, though, because we've gone out there with the intention of following animals and characters and their stories. But other people who do our job, they're often going there specifically to film a behavior.
Yeah, that's true.
So it must be so much more bloody frustrating when you're going there to film a specific behavior and
It's not happening.
it's either not happening or you miss the shot. I think the nice thing about our job is that we've been paid to sit and watch.
Yeah, and
wait.
whatever we
And
get,
wait.
we get. Yeah, that is true. It's a big difference. I think we would imagine if you were told you had to go out and get a certain thing.
I mean, I have done that, but we were lucky. Like we
Yeah,
got it within the
that's
first
true.
3 days. I mean, our shoot was cut short.
Because you got it too quickly. You're just so good.
Yeah.
Now, if there be a lesson there, if you like the place, sorry, missed the shot. It didn't do it.
I'll tell you, we did one. It was lions hunting buffalo in Mababi, and it's the world's largest herd of buffalo. And we filmed it in the first 3 days. I think we filmed 4 or 5 buffalo hunts in a couple of days, basically. Like it was just a butchery because that's what they were. But you say that and it's like, yeah, it is really cool. But then also you're sitting with no shade in an environment where it's 40 to 45 degrees every day. I would have very happily gone home right then and there. And you don't ours it's a makeshift camp. Like there's photos of me when I got back to town after it. I went to see our some of our close friends who worked in our media department at the time, and they wouldn't stand within 10 meters of me because I smelt so bad and also looked
What, more than normal?
Yeah, no, that was by far the
you
worst.
imagine
I
how
mean,
bad
we
it is?
spent 5 or 6 weeks in that location.
Basically rotting.
Yeah, and I think the
Bloody
last
hell.
2 or 3 weeks of it, we had a fly camp for the majority of it, but you couldn't go. We didn't have running water, and even when you were there, you weren't back in the camp every night, so you couldn't shower. And then when that got broken down, we did
You
2 weeks by ourselves. No, but like there was no water.
Yeah, but you never used to shower anyway when
Yeah.
there was water.
Yeah,
So you were used
I
to that.
changed.
I mean, people think
changed
we
the
might be
intern.
people think we might be taking the piss here, but Tristan doesn't shower
No,
for
I
long
d-
periods of time when we're on location.
I don't
And
have
it's
time to. I'm
disgusting.
too busy.
After doing what? There's running in the camp that we've shared over the last however many years. There has been running water. Okay, admittedly not hot all the time, but there is a shower.
Our
which-
showers, I'd like to admit, okay, winter, I shower a lot more during the summer than I do during the winter.
fair.
Yeah. But
give you that.
You should definitely you should have checked our block of showers out.
That's true.
You guys
It
had
wasn't- it
nice
wasn't the
showers.
same.
Our showers were shit. Like, they were terrible.
That's pretty bad. We all 5 of us shared one geyser as well. So whoever showered first got a little lash water, and then
And then
after
we
that
had
it
we
was
had
cold.
a specific camera operator who liked to take very long showers and prance around naked the entire time.
Lovely ones. Yeah,
I don't know how that was.
He liked to take long phone calls with his girlfriend as well.
yeah. Probably did that in the shower as well. I'm pretty sure.
No, it was. I'm not averse to it. I'm very
Averse
used to
shower.
not showering.
You've
for long
become a
periods
lot
of time.
more clean and refined now that you've been in the UK. I mean,
think
even
that's just
having a
'cause it's-
haircut. I mean, you're looking sharper than me.
But the haircut kind of.
It is strange. Even I
Yeah.
think I'm kind of getting used to seeing Greg dressed normally. Well, I would say normally.
Yeah.
Seeing you in jeans is still
Yeah, it's
Quite
wild, though.
weird.
it's weird.
And with
It's
shoes
very
on.
strange. Yeah,
Just didn't wear shoes for like 5 years.
We were in Zimbabwe for reasons which we will talk about another time, I'm sure. Earlier this year, and in Vic Falls, for the first time in my life, I saw Tristan wearing box fresh trainers and socks.
No way.
When was
Yeah,
that?
for a nice
We'd
amount,
just been
that's
for
fresh.
lunch. I think it was not. You'd done the.
The gorge
you'd done
swing.
the gorge
Yes,
swing
yeah.
in Vic
So I
Falls.
actually had to wear shoes. Yeah.
But I have you ever
Yeah,
seen
in
Tristan?
Africa, no. no.
No, Tristan surprised me on a few occasions that trip. Yeah. I saw him wearing a suit.
Yeah, it's the first
Apparently,
time.
you were a tux for the first time
I
recently.
did. Yeah. I wore a tux.
How did that feel?
Empowering. I felt awesome.
Awesome. It
What
was
were you
awesome.
wearing a tux for?
My girlfriend was doing. They did a charity fashion show, and so yeah,
Were you
dress
there as-
code was
Black
black
tie.
tie, which I didn't know black tie meant tuxedos. To be fair,
No, I don't even. I still don't really know what
I
black
literally
tie
bought
means.
it the day of, because I didn't know really.
You still have it.
Yeah.
I feel like you should wear it to one of the apps just for.
I
humor.
was gonna wear it to the TX for the next
Yes,
the next show we'd done together.
Yeah, just for humor.
Do you
Because
just-
it'll be better than that silly little pink, skinny. thing that
Yeah,
you
I
used
think
to wear
it'll
all
take
the time.
people more by shock. I used to have call a morph suit, and it's just a pink.
You in a
He
morph
looked like
suit
he looked like a
is-
naked mole rat.
Yeah.
I tried to tell my.
Someone's in
door.
trouble.
Wow.
Greg's
I was
got
about to
to
say something about.
My wife.
She's about to step through the door.
Maybe.
We can't afford a recording studio, so we record it in Greg's flat.
No, but it's
where
quite
he lives
nice.
with his wife.
But I like it. It keeps it. I think we'd all be a little bit out of place. Well, maybe you not so much, but I think me, Greg, definitely rare. We're very out of place in a recording studio. This feels kind of, we've got some African vibes going on.
Do you think it's an Amazon delivery?
Yeah,
Greg's making friends with the Amazon delivery driver.
it is. You can't.
Greg, you can't walk down a street in the UK without Greg making friends with. So it's.
He's
do you know what?
he's
I
so
love
friendly.
It. I love it. In the UK, which I don't. You grew up a bit in the. You were here as a bit as a kid.
I spent 3 years here for high school. Yeah.
Did it ever snow when you were here?
Yeah. Once.
And it's the only time in the UK when people walk down the street and they actively have their heads up and they go,
Yeah,
good
yeah.
morning,
Yeah.
good morning,
People
good
are actually
afternoon,
happy.
hello." People talk to one another when it
Yeah.
snows. Greg talks to people
But
every day.
Rare does the same thing. I've walked around with Rare and Greg in the UK, and
Come on in.
anybody that walks past you, they'll very happily strike up a conversation with, and act like they've been best friends for years.
Who are you making friends with?
Brew, the one thing that freaks me out about the UK is you can just go online, press a couple buttons, and then somebody arrives at your door with like anything.
Yeah,
What?
That absolutely blows my mind. Like deliveries, so somebody in our block just got delivered a flipping huge stand thing for a monitor.
Oh, so it wasn't even for you.
I never even shopped online until I came to the UK. Like, it's mad. I don't understand it.
well, you
but
didn't know what self-checkout was until you got here.
There's lots I don't know about this, but I'm getting used to it. I'm getting very cultured now. I'm a first world guy now.
We were just talking about.
I'm a first world guy.
We were just talking about how you're making friends with the Amazon delivery
Yeah.
driver.
We had a fat chat.
What was his name?
I didn't catch that part.
But I definitely.
He did tell me, but then I completely forgot. The problem is remembering these things. It's like,
He said your name. That's the thing to do when you meet somebody and they offer their name.
Yeah.
You go, "Hello, Greg. Nice to meet you," and then it goes in.
yeah.
That's a little trick that
I need to
I
remember.
tried to convince myself works, but it actually doesn't.
I need to find any trick because in a big city you meet a lot more people. I mean, for so long, all we ever saw were
like
each other,
yeah.
like 5 guys. That was it. And now we're in a place where there's 400 and something thousand. It's like
There's actually
mad.
women here as well. Women are scary.
Is that because they tell you off when you say something completely
Yeah, you can't say anything
inappropriate in front
inappropriate.
of
Yeah, it's actually really weird. They get really annoyed with you for saying things sometimes.
them? Where they pull you in line.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, freedom of speech isn't a real thing out here.
Oh gosh, we could open
I
a
think there's a
big nice
difference
can of
between
worms
freedom
there.
of speech and then what is acceptable and what is outright rude.
No, but it's a massive difference. Like, I mean, yeah, we did. It was us. It was like 4 or 5 of us
Yeah, it was
that worked
very
together
small,
for 5
small.
years, pretty much exclusive. I mean, I think until you guys kind of came in for a couple of months here and there.
You haven't seen women for years.
Well, we hadn't seen other people anything. I remember you guys remember the
very rare.
first season we did together where you sat like when you met us. I mean, I've changed a fair bit, I'd like to think, but I was pretty fucking weird.
You were.
Yeah, I mean,
well,
that hasn't changed. Walking into that camp for the first time and meeting you boys was like... It's when Peter Pan takes Wendy to Neverland and there's Lost Boys.
we were the last one.
Yeah. Although actually, having just started watching Lord of the Flies on iPlayer, it's
Oh, is that on
probably a
iPlayer?
little bit... Yeah, they've made a new series. It's bleak. It's dark.
Oh, really? Yeah, a lot of
I'd
fights
say it's a
were-
little bit more like Lord of the Flies. But
we didn't end up. We weren't killing each other yet, bro.
No, we were close though.
It is. I mean, it is a very interesting human experiment to throw a couple of guys into the wilderness like that and just let them be.
yeah.
Well, anyways, on that note, I think we save that conversation for next time.
Yeah,
Yes.
It's been wildly off track.
that'd be great.
It's been wonderful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a little bit sidelined.
When's Rare back?
She'll be back. He'll be back soon. Actually, I think he's back this week.
Okay.
Next
Well,
week.
we look forward to having a chat with him next time.
And then I can disappear for a little while and try and keep you.
You can go
boys
back and sit in
on
your
track.
corner.
Close
Yeah.
to the track.
Close to the track. All right.
All right. Cheers. See you next time.